guys, welcome to a camping vlog. We are waiting for the ferry to go across the sound and we'll be hanging out near Olympic National Park. I hope you enjoy this video. We're gonna sit and wait for the ferry and bring you along for the ride. Before we get into the vlog, I wanted to thank today's video sponsor, which is Dinnerly. We have been using them for years, as you guys know, and something that we started to do a long time ago was bring them with us when we go on our travels. This actually happened by accident. When we were doing a trip a long time ago, we just happened to forget that the box was coming, and we were leaving for the trip, and we're like, oh no, our Dinnerly box arrived, and we just brought the whole entire box with us. We were driving to an Airbnb, so we're like, well, I guess we don't have to go grocery shopping when we were there. It ended up working out great because we had all the pre-portioned everything besides like the salt, pepper, oil that the Airbnb already had. And so we just continued on that trend. Whenever we would go on a trip where we're driving, we would just order a Dinnerly box as the food for when we're there. So we actually have a lot of food that we'll be having for our camping trip already delivered to our house. We're bringing it with us camping this time around, but I'm going to be doing a lot of food prep and getting things situated because obviously our cooking situation is a little bit different when we're camping versus if we were at a resort or an Airbnb. So today, while I'm getting ready for our trip, I am going to be doing a lot of food prep off camera, but throughout the whole vlog, you'll see the food that we'll be eating, and most of it is going to be from this batch of stuff here. So let me just share with you my plan for my Dinnerly stuff and the food that we'll be having for our trip. So Dinnerly has more than just your dinner options. They have lunch and breakfast options too. And so I ended up getting one of their breakfasts, which was going to be perfect for on the go. Tomorrow morning, we are going to be on a ferry, and to have like a nice, easy to go option for when we're just like waiting on the ferry, I thought this would be perfect. So this is the kid-friendly chocolate chip yogurt parfait with honey and toasted coconut. So I have everything here to make them. I'm just gonna be putting them in mason jars. For dinner tomorrow night, I'm thinking we're gonna be having the low-cal smoky chicken tacos with tangy slaw and chipotle cream. This is going to be such a nice, quick, easy dinner, especially if I marinate the chicken today. So that way tomorrow when we go to cook it, it's really a matter of just like putting the chicken on the grill. I'll prep the coleslaw for today as well. And that way it's really just like assembling things when we're at the campground. And then another dinner that we are bringing with us, which looks just like super easy and convenient to have on the go, is the pulled pork sandwiches with ranch slaw. Now, I'm actually having two different types of coleslaw, which I'm not going to be doing. So I'm actually going to be only making one type of coleslaw to just use for both dinners. So that's perfectly fine with me. I'll save the ranch dressing for like a salad. Actually, that works out really well because I have another salad option, but I really didn't want to bring dressing. So I already have like the pre-portioned dressings there. This is perfect. Super easy, also super easy cleanup. We have the barbecue sauce already here in the packet, so we don't have to bring like a bottle of barbecue sauce. Obviously, I have the dressing for now the other salad. That works perfectly. We have our rolls here. We have the chips, we have the pickles, and everything's like already pre-portioned, which just makes it so easy for camping, or if you're bringing this to go, or even if it's just like a regular weeknight where you just don't want any thought, you know, you just have a very quick, easy dinner. We've had this one a couple times. It takes like 15 minutes. It's such a good, quick dinner option. And I accidentally bought the large batch version, so we have plenty. This will probably be a couple dinners worth. And then Dinnerly has the meals that you can order, but they also have marketplace items that you can add on afterwards. So if you are ever just wanting like meats, you can buy just a bundle of meats, or you can buy some veggies, or they have like really easy dinner options that you can just like add on to your cart if you like don't want to go grocery shopping. So here's the things that I got from the marketplace. First up, we have some protein drinks. This is going to be a nice, quick, easy on-the-go breakfast for when we're traveling and driving and such. I also got their griller bundle, which had a few things in there, and it ended up being a really great value. Like I would not be able to buy all this stuff separately at the grocery store for the same cost. So it included a bunch of ground beef, so that way we can have patties. We have the rolls. We have 4 ears of corn, which I will be prepping today, so that way I can just like pop them on the grill when we're there. And then it came with brats, which are already pre-cooked, so very, again, quick, easy, great for camping. I also have this little salad, which will be probably a lunch someday, maybe tomorrow, where we have just like a peach, a lemon, we have mint, we have the spinach, and then we have feta cheese. put that all together, add a little dressing, and that'll be a great, like, easy lunch. But I also thought it'd be good to have some meat with it too, or some protein. So I was able to just buy the pre-cooked chicken on its own, which is great. I'm just gonna put it on the pan, get it all nice and crispy, and then our salad will be pretty much ready for tomorrow. So thank you so much to Dinnerly for sponsoring this portion of the video. You'll see this food within the vlog. If you are interested in trying them out, they do have a coupon code with me, which is Emily150, which does get you up to $150 off your first 5 boxes and free shipping off your first box. So I'll link everything that you need to know down below, but let's just get into the vlog and camping in the Olympic National Forest. Found this on the ferry, so there is puzzle content. So I'm on the ferry, and apparently it's a thing to like just have puzzles hanging out on these tables, which is super fun. So we have like a Disney puzzle here. A bunch of people just like doing them on the ship, so very spontaneous puzzle content that I was not expecting for this video. But it's fun. I love, like, for me, I'm being so dorky on this ferry, clearly a tourist, and everyone else is like their everyday commute.
It's true.
So we're at stop number 1, which is Shine Tidelands State Park. So our goal today is to hit a bunch of Washington state parks, which we did similar things when we were in Maine, where we just like do a whole bunch in one day. And some of them are just like a picture spot. Maybe we'll actually do like a hike or something. No idea, but this is the first one, which is known more for like clam digging and mussel digging, which we don't do, but it's right on the water, which is beautiful. So I'll show you what it looks like, but we're really not staying here. So this stop is Fort Flagler, which was used in World War I, World War II, and Korean War. So it's huge. Like, we're not at all going to be exploring a ton of it, but we're just in the museum for now. And yeah, it's very cool. I'm walking down to Anderson Lake. You can't swim in it, apparently, because there's toxic algae. Pretty though. There it is. driving down this single lane, windy road, up a mountain. On Dave's side, there's like a straight down cliff.
Pretty much.
But we're supposed to see this really nice viewpoint. It's Mount Walker viewpoint. How you doing?
Nervous about the trip down.
Yeah. Yeah. We are the only ones here. I think we have to walk to it. But I think there's another viewpoint too. We're at Diswallop State Park, and we're having our salads that I pre-made yesterday with the chicken, and ranch and peaches probably won't go well together, but you know.
Awesome combination.
It was a very easy, already pre-sailed package. I feel like I'm getting bit by something. Okay, so we've been to a few different state parks today. This one by far is my favorite view. It is 4 o'clock on the dot, and we are just about at our campground. We're staying at Potlatch, which don't know what it's about, other than it seems similar to the other ones that we were passing, where it's like beach on one side of the road, campground on the other side of the road. But we just passed through a little town that had like a brewery and a bunch of different seafood restaurants, so we might do something like that for lunch. Really not sure what our plans are yet completely for tomorrow. We have some ideas, so to come up with the game plan, but that is that. We're also needing to set up everything, so I feel like once we get to the campground, it's going to be busy because we're going to be like unloading the car, making the tent, getting things situated. So we'll probably be busy for the next little bit, and then we'll probably have dinner. We made it. We're trying to find our tent stakes. But here's our place, right next to the bathroom, and there's like a little river. We need to get our tent together. So we're in a little bit of a pickle. We are missing our poles for the fly. So we're just gonna make it work. Hopefully we also have the stakes. We must have just like not packed them the last time we used the tent, but it'll be fine. All right, so we kind of made it work. One of the poles that we had, we ended up using as the archy one that we needed. So we don't have anything for the fly, but I think it'll be fine. We're not expecting rain. The only issue we have is like with the door not being open, so it's fine. But now we're making dinner. I'll show you our setup. We have a David, all of our camping stuff right there. We just have our table. We have our stove. We're not using the grill tonight, so we just kept that in the car. So stove, our little table. I'm making the tacos tonight. I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, here's our dinner. Is these chipotle, the chicken that's been marinating all day, so it might be pretty spicy.
It's got a little kick to it.
Yeah, but it's all nice and charred and delicious looking. There's Dave's. What's your rating?
Go.
Yeah? We have this nice little brook here next to us. And
it's gonna have to make Emily pee in the middle of the night.
yeah, we also got some drinks while we were at the store. We can't have a fire, so this is our fire situation right now. So we have a few ideas for tomorrow, but not quite sure what we're going to be doing like in order. Staying pretty much down here. It's tempting to go up to the north side of Olympic National Park, but it's like 3 hours away, so I don't think that will be this trip. This time around we might go to like that steel bridge. There's a lake that's near us, there's a beach that's near us, so plenty to do nearby, so I'm sure we'll be able to fill the next 2 days up with something to do. But I think tonight we're just gonna chill here. It's already almost 8, and then we're gonna go to bed. So I'll see you in the morning. Morning. I am. We're making coffee. Brand new French press. You know, feel really hip nowadays because I got a Stanley, but it's not the Stanley everyone else has. Alright, I guess it can be officially ours since we need to press it down the first time. Alright.
Whoa. Just the feel of this is like butter.
Alright, let's see what it looks like.
The true test right here.
Looks like coffee.
Looks like good coffee here.
Alright, we are on the road.
We're ootin' the boot.
Ootin' the boot. We have no plans for this trip, in case you're wondering. We kind of forgot that we had this trip planned until like a week ago, and then we're like, oh wait, what are we doing over there? So that's our loose plan for today.
And then we found all the stuff that we wanted to do was on the north side.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow. Just kidding. Maybe not. I think we have to do a separate trip to do the north side of stuff, even though that's the stuff that I really want to do right now. It's fine. Do you have anything else to add?
Yeah.
You wanted to go, we're going oot and a boot. Okay.
I already said it. Twice.
We're just doing a quick pit stop. We got a little lost, or Google got us lost. Normally I use like our little map for this type of thing, but we were going to some place I thought was just like a tourist destination, but apparently every access road that you could get to was closed, and then we got lost, and so I had to figure out where we were, and now I'm so glad that I have map navigation skills. We're trying to get back to the main drag. All the roads that we need to get to needed either a permit and were like completely blocked off and locked, or didn't exist anymore. So, you know, we'll make that. So after a lot of missteps with either map not knowing where we're going, things being crazy busy, and just all around, we were a little grumpy. We've ended up back at our state park, but at the beach side. And we do have somewhat of a plan for tomorrow, which we will be going north for, which is a drive, but we know the things that we want to do are there. So that's the plan. Right now I'm gonna go swimming. It looks really cold, but I'm gonna do it.
I left my phone in the car, so I'm using her phone to film. So I tried coming in the water, and it's bleeping cold. And hold on. Let me see. There's Emily in the water. That's ice cold. I'm up to my shins, and I think that's about all I'm gonna do because it's freezing.
Alright, so I don't even know what time it is, but we did have dinner and cleaned up and made a plan for tomorrow. So we found this map in the Olympic Peninsula magazine, and we're going to try to do some things at Olympic National Park. It really depends on whether or not we can get into the hot springs, which you can't reserve ahead of time. You just like show up,
So we're just gonna show up?
We're just going to show up, and if we get in, cool. If not, we'll do other things. We have like a backup plan. But I think it'll be good to like
have some fun tomorrow.
So what is it? Sol Duc?
Sol Duc Hot Springs is where we're going to try to attempt tomorrow.
And then if we can't, we're going to go to Lake Crescent.
Yep. And then
after
Hurricane Ridge Visitor Center.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our plan. Today was kind of like, I wouldn't say a bust. We still had a nice drive through some scenery. We did go to the sound and put our feet in the water.
We got lost.
We got
Didn't get
lost.
Well,
we got lost, but I knew where we were because I have map skills. So I think this evening we're just going to chillax, maybe play a game, and tomorrow we're going to get up kind of bright and early and just like head out. We already have breakfasts available. We have protein shakes, and we're just going to get up and go.
we're going to beeline it
Yep.
to go soak.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Good morning. Day's like mid-sip.
Classic Emily.
Perfect timing. We are already on the road. We have a 2-hour, 42-minute drive in hopes we get into the hot spring. We don't know if it will be open or available right then, or if we have to wait a while, or if we don't have a time because we are a few hours later. Who knows? But if not, we'll do something else. We're at least gonna try. Right?
Yes, dear.
Dave already woke up early and he like watched the sunrise and put a picture that he put in. But I looked like it was gonna be pretty. Obviously, I had no idea he even got up. But it's 7:30. We're on the road. We just did the hot spring. What'd you think of it?
It was hot.
It was hot. We did the 90 minutes. We didn't stay the whole time, but it was just enough time to soak and relax and get way overheated.
It was easy to get overheated because the sun, there's no shade.
Yeah.
And the pools are 108, 106. I can't remember what the third one was.
Yeah, and then there was like a freezing cold one, but it was fun. Now we're waiting for lunch, and we're still here. We're just like at the little restaurant there. So we were able to get in. Waiting.
Whoa.
We're in this really long line to get into Olympic National Park so we can go to Hurricane Ridge, although it keeps saying that Hurricane Ridge is full. But people are leaving. I feel like all of today is just like hoping we're getting into wherever we want to go. But
Hope is not a plan.
something. See, that guy gave up. We're not giving up.
Whoa, whoa.
And then he ended up in a ditch.
Yeah, he almost ran off the road.
Maybe we can see at least a couple pretty views.
Or a couple accidents.
Yeah. Well, at least see something exciting. because it's just starting to sprinkle now, and we are headed home. So last night we just hung out in the tent, played some cartographers.
I lost.
Yeah, you did. It was close though. That's one of our favorite games when camping. So we would play that and then pretty much went to bed. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you're watching, we just like looking back on these home videos so we can see them later on. And yeah, anything else to add?
Hope you like their pictures.
Yeah. Okay. Bye guys. Thanks.
Jasper.
Hey Jasper. Good morning.
Hey, Jasper. What you doing?
Nice boy.
Hey.
That's not our cat.
He runs around this place like he lives in
All right.